Okay, it is frigid this morning. I got a mount, so you're gonna have to see my big fat head. Let me tilt that down. Look at that. Wow. Anyway, a little bit chilly. We're supposed to get another 1 to 3 inches of snow today. As you can see, my white backdrop. This day after auction. Many of you know I go to auction every Friday. There's actually auction this weekend, a different location. I haven't ever been to this other auction house. I might try to go hit that tomorrow. I don't have time today. They're running it. They typically do their auctions, their state auctions, and their 2-day events. And they're not like regular. You just have to keep on and see when they're occurring. God, it's cold. I know my heat's not going yet. So I spent just over $800 at auction last night. Some stuff I know I didn't do well on. Most I did. But it all balances out in the end. So, for the most part, I got a lot of, quite a bit of airsoft stuff, some guns, well unloaded. My truck's full. Of course, out of that, I have just trying to count here. I've got 9. Mostly Morgan silver dollars. If you're not familiar what a Morgan is, I got her upside down. So that particular one is a 1899, and New Orleans. So I got 9 of those. So there's almost, there's a couple $100 there. There was a couple $100. Those I'll get. We don't make a ton of money on coins, but we do. I have a lot of buyers that buy coins, so it's always a guaranteed sale and guaranteed return on my investment. Those will be put in protectors and put up to auction next week. They went at a fairly good price. I was kind of surprised. We were going to buy them all, but someone beat us to it. I think the bulk of them, there was I think 34 of them left after we did our pick. Went for $19 a piece, which is a real good price on them. So the Morgans, I think a couple of them are peace dollars. They are, of course, 90% silver. People aren't buying them for the silver content. Well, they are, and they're not. I mean, they're collectors will pay a premium to fill out their collection or improve their collection, the ones that they have. So the rest of the stuff, I'm going to go unload. I do have 4 packages going out this morning. I already showed you 2 of them yesterday. I didn't ship yesterday, and that was the Mazda RX-7 repair manual and the Henry, the dog, 1970, let's say 71, I believe. I think it was one of the first ones, the early ones. Many of them, just looking at the tag, a lot of them have years. This particular one did not have the year on the tag. So I don't know if it was because it was an early one, the first one that came off the line, or what the deal is. And then I have a skylight flashing. It was new in box, steel sealed. I'll reinforce the edges with tape. And and that sold for $120 free shipping. There's some things I've started doing, offering free shipping on. It just really depends on where the comps lie. I have no answer for why I do some and why not on others. I think the lower the profit margin, I'm increasing the shipping, because it's easier for me to judge. If I'm marking stuff down, it's easier for me to tell. I don't want to go below that threshold where I start losing money, and that's happened before, where you offer free shipping and then all of a sudden, you forget about it and you drop the price really low. You end up pretty much breaking even, or maybe even losing a buck or two. So, I guess I should back in since I'm going to be unloading the truck. I bought at auction. I don't have my canopy on, so basically what I do is I have a huge tarp and I throw that in the back of the truck and I wrap it up like a burrito. Strap it down. That way, if I don't have the pressure of having to unload at night in the dark. I may actually even shovel a little bit. If I should just back over that burned snow. Did I get it? I could move over just a little bit. I want to center myself on the door. I didn't shovel all the way to the parking lot, but I do have the little sidewalk leading up to the door shoveled. So I'm just trying to get over that hump of snow. 4-wheel drive, baby. Okay. I'm gonna unlock. I'm trying to get this done in 40. Well, now I got 20 minutes to get all this stuff done. We're going to try to hit those sales that I went to yesterday again, and pick up the tail ends. See you in a few. So this is what I was talking about, wrapped up like a burrito. And I'll take my pull off the cargo straps and I will start unloading. Okay, so this is everything. You can see a lot of miscellaneous. I got paintball stuff, bows, airsoft. There's some ammo cans. These smaller ones do a lot better than the larger ones just because of weight once you get them full. There's a couple pairs of snowshoes, some cast iron. There's knives and pans and pots, and then I showed you I think I showed you all the silver we got. I better get those out of my pocket before I lose them. That's my giant penny for the store. Make sure I don't drop them on the ground. So, silver dollars. So I'll try to get some more footage as I unload, but it's going to be kind of difficult as I'm trying to unload with one. So here's some of the knives they got. There's quite a few in here. Most of them are like collector or novelty knives. There's some decent ones in there as well. The old Rambo knife missing the compass. So some of it is kind of junk, as I should say. Some cartridges for airsoft. I have to sort through some of this. I understand when I go through a lot of this that I end up with a lot of crap, but it's still, I'm getting a good enough price that it all balances out in the end. So there's some old brass and a few shotgun shells, some other shells, 7mm, just some loose stuff. There's a few 22 rounds, BBs. Those will go in just in a lot. A bore blade, airsoft type guns, my paintballs. And we're getting to some bows. They're not anything overly spectacular, but they're things that people buy. And more pots and pans. Old wok. I don't know about that. Some CO2 cartridges for paintball. Some pans. Again, some of these swords are going to be crap. But hey, you buy a table, you get the table, and you have to still filter through it. And there's a box full of slingshots, airsoft, brass, even some pliers. Some of them in rough condition, some of them in good condition. But and the Foot Locker her box crate was purchased as well. Sometimes it's great when you're at auction to buy containers to help haul your stuff in. Okay, the bows, quite a few recurves, mostly children's, your youth, little BB gun. I think that's another airsoft. I'm not sure what this one is here. This might just be an old cap gun. But again, there's going to be garbage in here, and there's going to be stuff that is totally sellable. And then we have some stainless bowls, colanders, some kettles or stock pots. This must have been on table end. Some New Balance shoes, flip-flops, tools, utensils, thermos, just a bunch of miscellaneous stuff. So, okay, well, that is a quick rundown of what I did purchase last night between Kathleen and I. Some of the stuff you guys are probably like, what the hell is he buying this stuff? Keep in mind, I'm buying stuff in bulk, and sometimes it's a step above going through a storage unit. There's still a lot of sorting and cleaning, and not a ton of cleaning, but a lot of sorting out and getting all the crap. Because when you buy stuff, table ends and stuff, you're going to end up with crap that you just can't sell or just isn't worth your time. So keep it in mind that, but the trade-off is that's why you're getting better deals, is because you're there's work involved to get your costs down. And that's with anything. That's why people are buying storage lockers, because they get a bulk amount of stuff for a lower price. Same thing with the auction. But I do highly recommend that you do buy at auction, or at least give it a shot. Live auctions, it takes a little bit, I would say probably 3 or 4 times just to get the hang of it. Make sure you understand the format that they use in the bidding process, because there are different auction formats. But that's it for today. I gotta get to work. We're gonna try to hit a couple sales before I open up the shop, and I might get back on, I may not. I'll see you next time.